Hello Morrowind and Steam Deck friends. In this video I want to show you the new controller settings or the controller interface of the new OpenMW version 0.5. To activate this, you need to go to your OpenMW launcher, go to Settings, Interface, and then enable here the controller menus. And also, if you want it, I recommend it, show controller tooltips by default. This video here is separated into three parts. In the first part, I show you the new controller menus and my Steam layout and the in-game settings. In the second part, I show you the previous settings where you don't have the new controller menu, where you can, where you use mostly the trackpad for selecting something and navigating through the menus. And in the third part, I make a little comparison between those two, or I put it in the second part where I showed the old settings and why I prefer this. So first of all, we go through my Steam Deck layout. I also published this layout here. You can find it under the community layouts. Its name is Morrowind OpenMW version 0.5 gamepad / mouse / keyboard mix layout. We have here on L1, so the left shoulder, preparing a spell. If you click it short, if you hold it, it's the shortcut 9 of the shortcut menu. Then the trigger for jumping or pressing the E button on your keyboard. Then L4, L5, R4 and R5 for the 8 other short keys. So if you press one of these buttons shortly, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. If you hold the buttons, you have 5, 6, 7, 8. Then this button here is the escape button. So you open the menu, left touchpad for also for this quick menu here to select there some numbers, I think 5 to 9 or something like that, but I never use it. Then on the cross, by pressing up and down, you have the next weapon, previous weapon, left and right, you have next spell and previous spell. Somehow this only works in game mode. If I show it now in the desktop mode, it's somehow not working. Maybe you have to map it different, but I think you want to play it in the game mode, so it doesn't matter. On the left stick, if you press it, you crouch, and otherwise you're walking, like in every other game. The right stick, if you press it, change the perspective. If you hold it and press L2 or R2 in addition, you can zoom in or out. And yeah, by moving it, you can look around. Then on R1, you can pull your weapon, so the right shoulder. If you hold it, it's the shortcut 0. Your right trigger is a left mouse click, so activate something in a menu and stuff like that. And also it's hitting with your weapon or cast a spell. Then this I already explained. On this button here, we have the quick menu, so you can select which spell or weapon you want to put on the numbers 0 to 9. And then the right trackpad, I have it as a mouse, and if I click on it, it's also a left mouse click. Then the A button is interaction, B button is the inventory, X is rest, and Y is the diary. And now I show you my in-game settings. So I launch here OpenMW. Skip this. And then you go to options. Go here to control, mouse keyboard. And here you need to change the inventory to the button I. I did this at the beginning and now my layout is like this. So change this here to I. Make sure you have activated the joystick here. Then go to controller And here we need to override some things with none. So this keine here, this German menu, means none. So there's no key assigned to this action here. And yeah, first I go with you what you need here. Change the perspective is the right stick button. Crouch is the left stick button, activate is the A button, use is the right trigger, pull your weapon is the right shoulder, prepare your spell is the left shoulder, jump is the left trigger, inventory is the B button, diary the Y button, rest the X button. And here somehow it's always overwriting this with the guide button on quick saving. But I actually don't want this. And I also can show you now how you can clear uh, a control setting here. So click on it, then press the A button. Now you overwrite it with A. Then go back to activate and write here A again. And then you have here none and here A. And so you should do it with all these other things here where none is written. I've also put this in the description of my Steam layout. So there you can also read it. And that's it. Now we configured everything. Here on the bottom, you see also this tooltips here. So I can also navigate here with my Steam Deck buttons. And yeah, with the cross, I can select here something. So I go on load, load my save game, or choose it, press A to load it. Now I show you everything in game. Yeah, here I can walk, look around with the sticks. With the right stick, pressing and holding, and then L2 or R2 to zoom in and out, change the view, left stick for crouch. And yeah, here we have the quick menu. You can also, with the cross, switch here between this stuff, press A, then assign a new spell to it. And here you still need your trackpad as a mouse to select here something. Press R2 and then it's assigned here. So these are the numbers 1 to 0. And yeah, then we have here the spells I can choose. X for rest. With the cross, I can choose here the hours. If I press A, I wait. B for closing. Y, your diary. Press Y again, you go to the topics. X, you can directly jump to the quests. So, and most of the time, you don't need the trackpad anymore or a mouse. And what's new now with the new update, or the best feature, your inventory. Yeah, it's fitted now to a controller setting like in newer games. So you can choose here with L2 and R2 between your map, inventory, magic, and values. The map is also better accessible than with the old settings because on one side you have it here on the big screen. Then you can zoom in and out, center your position, change between world and local, and so on with just clicking some buttons. Then in the inventory, you can go through it here with the cross, press A to use something here. And with L1 and R1, you can go through this things here, miscellaneous, magic, clothes, weapon, all. With the stick, you can activate and deactivate this info toolbox here. And yeah, that's it. Here you can also just use the cross and press A to select something, but I still like it if I have my trackpad here and it's a bit faster to choose something here when you're playing as a wizard or mage. yeah, it's maybe a bit faster with the trackpad, and you have a trackpad on your Steam Deck, so why not using it? And that's it. So yeah, you can hear also with the cross, press A and B to activate something. Maybe I also show you the dialogue. Yeah, it's really working really fine with the controller now. So great new update. But in the next part, or now, I want to show you why I still prefer the old layout. For this, I have to quit the game, go to Settings Interface, and deactivate the controller menus again. So I use the same Steam layout, but now oh, something went wrong. Sorry. But now I need to use my trackpad to navigate here. I go to load. Let's go here. And I no longer have the option, yeah, the cross is still working here, but I cannot, somehow it's not working that I can press A or B to select something. But for me, it's pretty fine if I use here my trackpad, and I can choose here how long I want to rest and so on. Yeah, maybe wait another hour, maybe some daylight. So, yeah, if I want to talk to a person, I press A, then I can use the trackpad here, scroll down and up. If I want to activate something here, I press R2. And the same for the menu. So it's looking like this, like old classic vanilla Morrowind. And I just use my trackpad here to go through this. And yeah, it's working really fine. So I can either click on the trackpad to activate something or press R2. So yeah, this works really fine for me. And also to selecting spells, it's also, yeah, a bit faster here. And I already set up my Steam layout, so it's working pretty well for me. And I played like, I don't know, 50, 60 hours with this layout, and I'm used to it. So I will keep the old layout. It's fine for me. Use a bit more the trackpad, and yeah, that's why I prefer it. But I think for players who play it just with a normal controller, it's a huge update. I mean, you have full controller support like in the old days when you play on Xbox Classic. So this is just great. Thanks again for watching. Hit thumbs up if you liked the video, and enjoy Morrowind, my friends.